Hey guys, how's it going? So I wanted to do a real quick video about a little motivation, what's going on right now. As we all know, it's a really tough market right now. Prices are going through the roof. It's making affordability super hard for a lot of clients. Rates have also gone through the roof. We're like 2 points higher than we were 6 months ago. It's insane. Crazy, crazy times. But we don't need to get depressed. We don't need to give up and throw in the towel. So I want to tell you guys what I'm doing with my business, and hopefully you can replicate it, and let's all share ideas of what's working right now. Because let's just put it this way: if you're doing what you were doing a year ago or 2 years ago, you're going to get mowed over bad right now. So you have to change. So one of the keys to success is successful people always change immediately with the market. So the best example of this that they didn't change was AOL. Do you guys remember AOL? So they were enormous, billions and billions of dollars. They even bought Time Warner years ago, and the market changed. They didn't keep up. You know, they said nobody's going to pay $50 a month for high-speed internet. Well, guess what? They did. They were too late, too little, too late, and they got plowed over. One of the biggest companies in the world went down because they didn't keep up with the changing market. So we've got to do the same thing as LOs. The phone's not ringing off the hook anymore. We can't just shoot fish in a barrel and pick up an easy refi. Like, you've got to work for every single deal right now. I'm calling old leads that I never normally would call back, just trying to see if there's anything there. And so one other tip I wanted to give you is I wanted to share a principle. So I read a lot of books, and one that I read a few years ago was called the 10X Principle by Grant Cardone. He's one of these Tony Robbins types guys. So it's kind of a cool principle. So back in the original Great Recession, 2008 through 2010, he had a business and it was really struggling. And his first inclination was to do what everybody else was doing, which was, we got to cut, we got to lay off, we got to reduce costs, we got to just scale way back so we don't go under. Well, he was planning on doing that, and then he did the math and he was like, oh my gosh, even if we make cuts, we're still out of business in 6 months. So he's like, that's not going to work. And so he actually ended up doing the exact opposite. Instead of laying off, he hired people. Instead of cutting back marketing, he doubled, tripled, quadrupled, even 10 times as much he spent on marketing. And he's like, hey, if we're going down anyway, let's just go down big or try to save this thing. And what do you know? The whole ship turned around. And not only did he survive, but he was actually thriving in a very difficult market. And it actually accelerated when all of his competitors went out of business. And so things are not that bad, thankfully, right now. The Great Recession was a lot worse, and a lot of us here in the company were LOs back at that time, and we've been through worse. So we're going to get through this. Yes, it's hard right now, but I just want everyone to remember that it's you that is the machine, okay? It's not the market. You are your own market. So if you can't get an easy deal, well, you can still get a hard deal. You've just got to work. Like right now, it is work. So call. If you're normally calling for an hour a day, you got to call for 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Like, we're going to have to dig deep right now, you guys, but we're going to get through this. The market's going to chill out at some point. And even if it doesn't, we're not relying on the market. We're relying on ourselves, okay? So we're the reason that we are successful, not the market. Market helps, but at the end of the day, it's us. And so I want everyone to dig deep. Just get out there, and you just got to put the effort in right now and just work every single lead that you can and ask. The more business you ask for, the more you're going to get, regardless of what the market is doing. So let me know if I can help with anything, and everybody hang in there. We got this. Bye-bye.